The dying fire casts long shadows, revealing a scene of quiet devastation within the fireplace. Ashes swirl like lost memories, carrying the scent of smoke and regret. Scorched paper curls in the fading embers, each flake a testament to secrets burned. Half-burned letters lie amidst the soot, their words obscured, their stories silenced. The ink bleeds into the ashes, a dark stain spreading like a forgotten truth. Lena's voice echoes in the stillness, heavy with sorrow. Some betrayals aren't loud. Sometimes betrayal is as simple as ashes in a fireplace. Lena sits absorbed at her desk, a journal open before her, poised to capture the day's unfolding. Her brow furrows slightly as she pauses, a flicker of inner contemplation crossing her face. The door opens, and Marissa steps into the room, her presence immediately commanding attention. Marissa's gaze sweeps over the apartment, assessing every detail with a practiced eye. A subtle tension fills the air as the sisters come together, their contrasting personalities creating a palpable dynamic. Lena stands before her childhood home, a bittersweet farewell etched on her face. She hands Marissa a shoebox filled with her writings, a silent offering of dreams and memories. "Keep them safe," Lena says, her voice thick with emotion. Marissa receives the box with solemn promise, her eyes reflecting the weight of Lena's trust. "I promise," Marissa replies, her voice a soft vow against the backdrop of the familiar home. Lena turns to leave, a chapter closing behind her as she steps forward into an uncertain future. Lena's eyes dart around Marissa's house, a silent question hanging in the air as she searches for something hidden. A flicker of worry crosses Lena's face, a growing unease settling in as she realizes the shoebox is missing. Turning to Marissa, Lena's voice is a tightrope of controlled emotion as she demands, "Where is it?" Marissa's words hang heavy in the air, a justification laced with misplaced affection. They were childish, embarrassing. "You'll thank me one day." The fireplace casts dancing shadows, the soft whisper of scattering ashes a subtle counterpoint to the rising tension between them. Lena stands in Marissa's house, her gaze drawn to the jewelry box, recipe cabinet, and safe. Each object whispers tales of a family legacy, rich with memories and untold stories. A somber realization dawns as Lena reflects on unspoken words and forgotten gratitude. Her voice, tinged with regret, echoes in the silent room. "But I didn't thank her. I vowed." Lena sits bathed in the monitor's cold light, her desk a mosaic of Marissa's life captured in photographs. Each photo, polishing pearls, clipping recipes, opening the family safe is scrutinized, Lena's brow furrowed in intense concentration. She is carefully studying patterns in Marissa's life, piecing together a puzzle only she can see. In the corner, a chessboard stands mid-game, mirroring Lena's calculated moves in a silent, strategic battle. Amidst the joyful buzz of a family gathering, Marissa gently opens her wedding album, each page a window into cherished memories. Her fingers halt on a particular page, a puzzled expression clouding her features as she notices something amiss. Unseen, Lena's hand moves with swift precision, stealthily tucking a photograph into the depths of her coat. Marissa forces a laugh, attempting to brush aside the unsettling discovery with a veneer of carefree amusement. Despite her efforts, a flicker of unease dances in Marissa's eyes, betraying the growing disquiet within. The missing photo casts a shadow over the otherwise bright scene, hinting at hidden tensions beneath the surface. In Marissa's brightly lit dining room, holiday decorations twinkle with festive cheer as Marissa presents a steaming dish, its aroma filling the air. Guests, a mix of family and friends, politely serve themselves, their initial bites betraying strained smiles. A low murmur begins to ripple through the room, an unspoken acknowledgement of the culinary mishap. The taste is undeniably wrong. A silent consensus hangs heavy in the air, casting a pall over the festive atmosphere. In the dim light of the pawn shop, Lena pushes a delicate, antique necklace across the worn counter. The necklace glints under the shop's harsh lighting, its intricate details a stark contrast to the shop's mundane items. Lena's face is etched with a mix of sadness and determination, as she watches Marissa's legacy change hands. The transaction completes with a hushed reverence as Marissa's name is silently invoked. The necklace, once a symbol of love and history, now rests anonymously among the pawn shop's other forgotten treasures. Marissa lifts the lid of her jewelry box, her breath catching in her throat at the sight of emptiness. Her eyes frantically scan the room, landing on the vacant space where her precious necklace once rested. Silk scarves and velvet pouches are tossed aside in a whirlwind of desperation as she tears through her belongings. Panic claws at her throat, her voice rising in disbelief. It's gone. Where is it? Suspicion darkens her gaze as she whirls towards the bedroom door, her mind racing with accusations. In the dim light, seeds of distrust take root, poisoning the sanctuary of her bedroom. Marissa sits on the edge of her worn sofa, her hands clasped tightly, as if holding on to the last threads of stability. I feel like things keep disappearing, Marissa whispers, her voice barely audible above the silence of the room. Lena sits beside her, a picture of concerned sympathy, a comforting presence in the dim light of the house. There. It's going to be all right, Lena says, her voice soft, attempting to soothe Marissa's fears. Lena offers a comforting smile, but it lingers a beat too long, never quite reaching her eyes, a subtle discord in her reassuring facade. In the quiet of her apartment, Lena's gaze is drawn to the photograph, a silent observer. The cold steel of Marissa's safe gleams under the dim light, a silent sentinel guarding secrets. Lena, V.O., reflects on the delicate nature of existence. Her life was paper and memory. A shadow of understanding crosses Lena's face, tinged with the weight of her knowledge. Lena's voice resonates with a somber certainty, and I knew exactly how fragile those things could be. Rain relentlessly batters against the windows of Marissa's house, obscuring the night. Lena kneels before the imposing safe, her focused expression illuminated by the dim light. Her fingers dance skillfully over the keypad, each press deliberate and precise. The tumblers click softly, a symphony of secrets unlocking in the quiet room. With a final click, the code is cracked, a testament to Marissa's careless boasts. The heavy, safe door swings open, revealing its hidden contents, a treasure trove unveiled in the dead of night. In the dead of night, Lena obsessively scans documents, her face illuminated by the cold light of the screen. Each document undergoes meticulous editing, the dates subtly altered, the signatures painstakingly warped. A close-up reveals a marriage license, a crucial detail glaringly absent. The husband's name. Another document, a deed, now falsely proclaims ownership by an unknown entity. A web of deceit tightening. The apartment is filled with the quiet hum of the printer, each page a testament to Lena's calculated manipulation. In Marissa's well-lit house, Lena's meticulousness is on display as she stands before the open safe. With practiced precision, Lena neatly aligns the altered documents, her actions deliberate and controlled. Each file slides into place, a silent testament to her careful planning. The safe door swings shut, concealing the secrets within. The click of the lock echoes in the room, securing the changes from prying eyes. Lena steps back, leaving no trace of her tampering, the house now holding its breath. Marissa stands at the imposing loan officer's desk, a carefully arranged stack of documents her only defense. She gestures with desperate animation, her words painting a picture of hope and possibility. The loan officer's face remains an unreadable mask, unmoved by her passionate plea. With a dismissive gesture, he pushes the documents back, shattering Marissa's hopes with cold efficiency. Confusion clouds Marissa's face, quickly hardening into a grimace of frustration as the weight of rejection settles upon her. In the lawyer's office, Marissa spreads a series of contracts across the polished mahogany desk, their stark lines a battleground. John watches, his face etched with worry, a silent question in his eyes, as he observes the unfolding legal drama. The lawyer, a formidable woman with a severe gaze, scrutinizes each document with an intensity that could cut glass. Her voice, sharp and unwavering, shatters the tense silence. These contracts are invalid. John's shock is palpable. Invalid? What do you mean invalid? In the warm lamplight of their living room, Marissa and her husband stand as if on opposite sides of a battlefield, the air thick with unspoken accusations. Her husband's voice cuts through the silence, demanding answers. Where did the money go, Marissa? I need to know. Marissa's hesitant plea hangs in the air. I can explain. His eyes narrow, suspicion hardening his features as he questions. Explain what? The missing funds? The lies? Before Marissa begs, please, just listen to me. Marissa's radiant smile illuminates the night as she presides over the charity gala, her shimmering dress catching the soft light. The air crackles with anticipation, a night of elegance poised for celebration. A notary steps into the scene, his grim countenance casting a shadow over the festivities. He refuses to acknowledge Marissa's signature, the words hanging heavy in the air, shattering the veneer of joy. A ripple of whispers spreads like wildfire through the stunned crowd, heads turning in disbelief and hushed speculation. Beneath the soft glow of elegant chandeliers, Marissa stands as a vision in her stunning gown. A hushed whisper snakes through the crowded ballroom, an unseen ripple disturbing the serene facade. Heads begin to turn, curiosity and judgment flickering in their eyes as they fixate on Marissa. The air thickens with a palpable tension, an invisible weight pressing down on the glittering scene. Marissa remains frozen, the center of a silent storm brewing in the opulent ballroom. Sunlight floods the bustling coffee shop, illuminating the nervous anticipation in Lena's eyes as she stirs her latte. She glances towards the entrance, a silent question hanging in the air. Marissa enters, her gaze sweeping across the room with a determined edge. Spotting Lena, Marissa strides forward, her purpose clear amidst the coffee shop's gentle chaos. In the cozy coffee shop, steam curls languidly from untouched mugs, mirroring the unspoken tension hanging heavy between Marissa and Lena. Marissa's voice cracks, her eyes searching Lena's for answers. Why is this happening? Lena's gaze hardens, a bitter edge sharpening her words. A cold, sharp retort cuts through the warm atmosphere. Now you know how it feels to watch your life vanish in smoke. The weight of Lena's words settles, leaving Marissa stunned and the silence deafening in the small coffee shop. Lena's departure leaves a chilling void, Marissa frozen in her seat, the weight of betrayal heavy in the air. Before her, the altered documents form a damning stack, each page a testament to shattered trust. A pallor spreads across Marissa's face, her eyes wide with disbelief as the reality of the deception sinks in. A solitary bead of sweat traces a path down her temple, a glistening testament to the rising tide of panic within. The bustling coffee shop fades into a muted background, the world narrowing to the stark, undeniable evidence before her. Marissa sits alone amidst a sea of altered documents, the weight of her actions heavy in the air. Each page she touches seems to whisper secrets, weaving a web of deceit around her. Her eyes dart across the chaotic scene, desperately seeking a thread of clarity in the disarray. The altered documents lie scattered, each one a piece of a puzzle she can no longer solve. Alone in her house, Marissa is trapped in a labyrinth of her own making, the truth obscured by layers of lies. In her office, Marissa's hand trembles as she signs her name, the form before her a stark symbol of loss. She stares at the document, her eyes reflecting a deep, unsettling realization. Lena. V.O. She still swears she never touched those letters. Lena. V.O. But it doesn't matter, because she knows now how it feels to watch your entire life vanish in smoke.